I watch a lot of movies and TV, and over the years, I've started to craft what is my ideal fictional character friend group. This is always growing as I watch more movies and TV, but this is what I have so far. Starting off strong, we have the Dean from Community. I feel like I don't need to explain this one, but just in case I do, he's gonna make a night out fun. He's who you want there. He's gonna bring the energy. If everyone's tired, he's gonna have energy for sure. There is a slight chance he's gonna go home with a guy at the end of the night instead of staying with you, but when he's with you, you're gonna have fun. It's always gonna be fun when he's around. He's unpredictable, he's passionate, he'll sing karaoke with you. We know this. He's so fun. Next, no notes. Similar vein, we have Wallace Wells from Scott Pilgrim. He's no nonsense, right? He's a little less emotionally driven, I think, than the Dean. So, when the Dean's like crying over someone, Wallace is gonna be like the blunt gay, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna give it to you straight. Again, you do, face the possibility of him leaving with a random man at the end of the night instead of going home with you, but if your ex calls you while you're out, he's gonna block that bitch for you, okay? And he's gonna make sure you get another vodka Red Bull and you keep it going, okay? Next up, we have Jerry from Succession. She would probably hate going out with the rest of these people on this list, but when you do get her out, thank God for her, okay? She would much rather, probably a brunch situation, but like when she's finally kind of letting herself, if she's had like a rough week and she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out, she's gonna be so much fun. You are gonna talk so much shit, and it's gonna be so much fun. Next up, bit of a mess, Joe Bluth. I honestly don't know if I could be friends with him, but it would be really funny. The reason I'd want him in the group is he's constant entertainment. He's such a failure of a guy that you're just always going to be entertained by him, okay? He's always, like, going to be in a situation, he'll have a Segway. He literally has a Segway you can ride. He's an illusionist, okay? He's always in a situation, and I need to be in more situations. Chef from Total Drama, OG. He's also no nonsense. He's just like, I just know he tells some really good jokes. If you can get through to Chef, you're gonna have the time of your life. This one's controversial. Robin from Teen Titans Go. I feel a special connection to him. I don't know if it's because I see myself in him or because I feel maternal toward him. Jury's still out on this one. I don't really know if I wouldn't want him in a friend group because I would feel so bad for him because he'd embarrass himself trying to connect with others. So I'm not really sure why I put him in on this list. I think I might just feel maternal toward him, and that makes me a little bit sad. Next, we have Emmett from the Lego Movie. He's a hoot and holler. If you're in a bad mood, hang out with Emmett. And it's like every ailment is cured. You're going to have the best day of your life if you hang out with Emmett from the Lego Movie. Every day is awesome with him. Okay, then that's all I can really say. Whew, Benoit Blanc. God, I need to have brunch with him so bad. You don't understand. Oh my God. Brunch with Jerry from Succession and Benoit Blanc. Dude, I'd be over everything. Every person that I'm sad about, every person I'm not over, by the end of that brunch, I'd be over them. They wouldn't be a thought in my mind if I went to brunch with Jerry and Benoit Blanc, because they would talk sense into me. Okay? And Benoit Blanc just has such a funny way of speaking, such a funny way of putting everything. That'd be so much fun. Okay, next, moving on. Mycroft Holmes, specifically from BBC Sherlock. I just know he's so, like, I think I'd have to be in a specific mood, like, he would definitely think I'm messy. Like, on certain days, he would not want to be associated with me, but when I'm feeling, like, fancy, it'd be so much fun to, like, look down on other people with him. You know what I mean? He'd be fun. Miss Piggy, I mean, I feel like I don't even need to explain that. It's Miss Piggy. Okay, moving on. Sister Michael. Similar to Mycroft. I think I would hang out with them on days where I'm feeling, what's the word? I'm feeling better than everyone else. I would hang out with those two because we could look down on everybody else together. If I'm feeling like a hater, oh, I'm calling Mycroft Holmes and Sister Michael. Okay? First two people I call up. Next is Captain Man from Henry Danger. His existence really makes me laugh. Like the concept of him as a character is so ridiculous. I know he'd piss me off if he was a real person. This is why it's a fictional character friend group. He would really get on my nerves if he were a real person, but ideal fictional character friend group, yeah, Captain Man's gonna be there because he's so funny, and he also, like me, doesn't really care about any of his responsibilities. Like, he kind of just puts having fun first, and that's what I do. So, yeah, I would hang out with him. Paris Geller. Now, Paris Geller, like, she has fun in her own way. Um, but I understand her. I understand her. Paris Geller is my level of uptight, I guess. My level of control freak. Me and Paris Geller run a tight freaking ship, I'll tell you that. So we would feel similarly about certain things, and we would take the same amount of bullshit, which is zero, which is none. Last on this list is Hal from Malcolm in the Middle. He's ridiculous. He's similar to Job Bluth, except Hal has stuff going for him. Job really doesn't. So Hal and Job, if I want to, like, if I'm feeling really, really silly, I'm calling those two up and I'm laughing and I'm having the time of my life. There are many other people that I'm thinking of now that I could add to this list, but that's who was written down, so that's who's getting mentioned. Okay, that's it. Bye.